All right. Hello. It's time to have some fun. How do we do that? I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna figure it out. What did we get? Number 4. I was number 2 when I went to bed. Black hole. Diamond geodis. All right. We have a total of 4 days left until I can start my simulator. But of course, the first thing we're gonna do is go blow up some dinosaurs. We're gonna hit the Diamond Geodis and see what we get. Double the bubble. Standard. Open. 2 Darwinian Ninnies. Wow. What's in here? Yeah? Upgrade? That one's almost full. Didn't I just upgrade this? I feel like I just upgraded that like a week ago or something. And it's already almost ready to upgrade again. Cool. Very cool, dude. Who's this guy? Where'd he come from? Or where are we at? 393. So it's gonna be another like 2 days. And then we'll get Sarah McPoden into 500 and it's like 60 points. Alright. Alright, let's go to Beyond and we'll check out what the black hole is. Simulator complete. What's in here? Mainly just looking for constellators. What I should do is do 3 red dwarves. So I don't really need white dwarves anymore. We want red dwarves for the click card. And I'm gonna open red dwarves here too. To try to get the click card. Alright, let's open the black hole. He gonna explode? Wow. Wow. Late stage. Uh-huh. Alright, cool. We got 6 constellators. What are we at? We're at 6. Okay, so now we're at 12, so we need 10 more. And I will have all of the constellations completed. Fantastic. Alright, I guess we'll just head straight into fishies. Actually, I gotta hit the timer here. We can also buy a new customizer. Oh, they don't have dinner bots here, so that's why it's locked. I'll buy the last Jucky box. Cool. So now I believe we're just saving up for all I have left is the shark and the icon. Until they update and add more, of course. Because it seems like that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna add more stuff, which is great. Alright, it's fishy time. In the deep ocean, creatures exist. Well, shit. You like fishies? I like fishies. Let me get the fishy. I also like this event because it doesn't have any cutscenes. It just has that thing and it goes away immediately. And it's great. I don't know why it's lagging so much. Oh, good lord. Hello. Roblox? What the hell is that? I'm kidding. I know what that is. Whale power. Times 3. Sinking the meteries. Oh, this one's got 16. Damn. This is 1300. Okay, well, we can definitely double here before we get to that. So that's what we're gonna do, because we gotta buy a lot of these anyway. I guess we'll start the emo bots. Oh, we gotta swap them. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta, let's see. Let's turn off and we'll turn on the ducks. Yeah. The ducky bots. Run by this. And then click on this. Trigger that. And I guess we'll buy a bunch of those. If you're done. Well, clearly you're not done if you're not done. 215. Got my first badge already because I'm the best. Alright, what's next? 8 million. So times 2. Okay, well, I'm at times 2 already, so there's times 2 already. We'll buy that guy. Oh, I need to buy 85 of these. Okay, well, there's 85 of those. I'm 25. There's 25. That's done. Oxygen exploit. 36 million. Boom. 115 million. Is it 2.5? I thought that song was gonna keep going, and then it didn't. And then it didn't. Alright, we got that. Now we're going for 2B. Just for me. I'm gonna go ahead and double. Then we'll click this guy. Worth it. Got 0.1 to go, and then we get some oxygenators. All right. 4B sunlight zone is 10,000 times more efficient. That's actually a big deal. That's 4 zeros. That means it's gonna be at 5 million. Or 59 million. How do you count? I don't know. All right, what's this? Twilight Zone is ×2. Oh, I need 100 Twilight Zones? Ooh. Ooh. Let's go ahead and buy 55 of those. Worth it. Gotta buy 4 more. One more. Two and 2.5, and this is 2. Alright, there's 100 of that. So now we're gonna save up for the upgrades, because we're definitely not gonna be able to do any more. Any more to do. It's 4 billion on the small gold buddy. Okay, okay. Now we need 25B just for me. I think there's like 2 more upgrades over here or something. Before we get the other dude. Before we get that other dude over there. What group am I in? What group am I in? 136? This one's probably going to be harder to get top 10, but that's fine. Hiding in light. The light is there to hide it. Fantastic. How much is this times 2? Damn. That's a big old buddy right there. We like those guys. This one's times 3, so it'll be 600 million. Time to race some RC cars. Just don't run out of battery. Otherwise, you screwed. Oh yeah. We're almost to the abyss. Or at least I think that's the next one. I don't remember. Or is the abyss the fourth one? I forget. Damn! These big gold buddies are getting it right now. Big gold buddy. Oh, that's right, there's the midnight zone. 1 trillion. That's only 270 million? That's weak. I gotta get to 200 sunlight zone anyway, so let's go ahead and start trying to do that, I suppose. It's by 40. How much does 270 million add to my click power? Let's find out. Is that only like 2 million? Nope, it's a lot more than that. It's 13 million. 13 whole million. $3 trillion, 6 trillion, 20 trillion. What is this, times 3? Damn. Well, if I try to go to 3, it'll be less. Hello! How are you doing today? We're just slapping some fish. Slapping them down. Is that's the direction we're going? We're going down. You guessed. I would have to guess. You would actually know. I would actually know. Wait, what? That's not true. Deep sea fishies. Yeah, I like this event a lot. It's great. It's very good. Wait, this was 3 trillion too? I think I'm gonna go to 3 and then we'll get the upgrade. The tree is the garden. Wow. Alright, let's buy that guy. Got 3 minutes on the ducky bots. I decided what I was gonna do is, since they're forcing me to buy the customizators for the events, we'll swap the nanner bots to like whatever the theme is. So like for the last one we use the emo bots because I don't like the AI event. And for this one, we swap to the ducky bots, cause the duckies, they appear with the turtles. Ducky bots. Yeah, I saw the atmospheric rejuvenator. I don't know if that's what it's actually gonna be, but maybe. All right, we got 3 of those. Now we just need to get the other 3 teeth. So happy. Yeah, I hope that one is structured just like this one. And instead of going down and then back up, you go up and then back down. Because that would be great. Yeah. You go up to space, and then you go back down to the ground. That would be fantastic. Let's see, the crustators, they're probably going to be another, what, 2 weeks? Another 2 weeks before we get those. Oh, you're still waiting for the Nanerbot update? Mobile. Yeah, they've actually been pretty good. They've been doing pretty well. Let's see, what is this? 2.75. Can I go to 6 before 6 trillion? I think so. It's gonna be like 1.5, 1.75, and then 2. That's only like 5. I can do it. The ducky skin. I got it. Hey, I was right. The 6th one is 2. I'm smart. The nanobot tree, let's go take a look. Hold on. You said tree first. We're looking at the tree first. Alright, it's over here. So basically, you got the nanobots, and then they added a lot of stuff. So the durations and everything basically just make it the same amount of time. It's still a minute. Then they have the buy mode plus nanobots, and then they got power upgrades. Then they have buy speed for buy mode if you use that. I do not. They have auto start when you start the simulation. I didn't want to buy that, but I did, just in case there was anything else interesting back there. So I think what I'm gonna have to do, well, I'm not gonna be doing the 14-day thing anymore. Since I stream the game, it takes away a lot of stuff to do, in my opinion. Then we got move speed upgrades, we got multi-buy upgrades, more taps upgrades. Then we got cooldown upgrades, so mine right now are currently 14 minutes, and then there's another one for 13 minutes, so I'll be getting that on Friday when my stuff starts. Because I'll probably just do a quick reset to get that. And then there's another multi-buy for 50 generators at a time, and then plus one more. Hell yeah. Progress is ours. Reserve? Isn't that how the game is supposed to work? Oh, but you uninstalled it and reinstalled it. Understood. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay, and then you said duckies. Let's go see the duckies. It's ducky time. We're gonna grab that, and we're gonna buy this, and then ducky time. Yeah. Big duck. What is this? Sunlight's on 1,000. Well, that's gonna be good. Oh, we can just buy up to 200. I'm gonna do that. After I sneeze. All right, 200 simulator zones or sunlight zones. Why did I say simulator? I don't know. It happened. Duck. Hola. Yeah, look at him go. Look at him go. He's down here by himself. He understands. He knows where he needs to be. Here comes all his buddies. Ducky bots. Quack. I don't know if they make sounds or not because I have sounds turned off. I have sounds turned off. Alright, we're gonna hit this upgrade, and then Sunlight Zone is gonna be amazing. Okay, and then we gotta go for 1K. Midnight Zone times 2. Well, we can definitely get more than times 2. We can apparently get... Am I gonna be able to get times 10? Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely gonna be able to get times 10 before 1K, I think. I'm gonna wait on this gold buddy here. We're gonna hit 30 on Midnight Zone. Then we'll hit the gold buddy. I gotta get to 40 anyway, so might as well just go all the way to 40. Even though we're over 1K. But we gotta do it for the objective, so it doesn't really matter. It don't really matter. Wait, I finished the next objective somehow, okay. Cool. 2 objectives complete, fantastic. Now we're going for 1K. Oh yeah, I should probably recharge, huh? It might help. Nope, there's more ducks. I just forgot to recharge because I'm not very smart. I apologize. The biggest goal. What is this, times 3? Well, we're definitely not getting that. How does it feel Infinity Pass getting to an end? What does that mean? Can you elaborate? Oh, it ended like a week ago. But I got it again for myself. Because I had a conversation with somebody about like spending money on like new games, even though there aren't like any really good new games that have come out in however long. And it made me realize that instead of trying to buy new games that I'm either not gonna play or not gonna put much time into, that I should spend my money on stuff that I actively do. And I play this game every day. So in my mind, I was like, yeah, $13 for a month, like that's not bad. So I decided to get the subscription again for myself, since for one, I play this game a lot, 2, I enjoy this game a lot, and 3, supporting the people that make this game will hopefully help them create more things to do in this game, which then means I can play it more and enjoy it more. And I would be willing to pay for that, I suppose. It's perfect. It's got ducky bots. Oh, get rid of the ads on mobile. Yeah, see, the PC version doesn't have ads. Luckily. Luckily. Alright, next we got 8 cut for Sunlight Zone 41 times more efficient. That means it's gonna be super good. It's gonna be super good. Wait, one more? Oh, I do. I haven't been doing a good job of paying attention. What's better than ducky bots? I don't know. Oh, you like the nanner cats? The Space Invader nanner bots? Well, the problem with that is we don't have a space event, and you can't use nanobots in Beyond. So unless the atmosphere event goes up to space, which it probably will, I will probably never use those. But if it does, then I will use those. Cause I'm gonna flip them around and just use like whatever fits the theme, right? Like we'll use the monocle one, the new monocle one for we'll use this for the money event. We'll use the nanner cats for something. We use the emo ones for the events that I don't like, and then obviously we'll use the bee for the bee event. Does that make sense in my brain? Oh right, there's a cat event. I forgot. Even though we just did it 6 days ago. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with the customizators, since they're forcing me to buy them now. I like the cat event. It's fun. What is this, times 3? That's a big old boy right there. 200k. I'm already at 20k. Oh, also they increased the recharge timer after you do the 2 recharges to, I think it's like a minute less than whatever the cooldown is. And you can activate them before the cooldown, but you only have to wait like a minute. So if you activate the 2 recharges, then you only get 2, but if you wait like the full timer, then you can do like the natural one, and then the 2 recharges can get 3. Because before, it was like a 3-minute timer per recharge, right? So like it didn't really matter, you just blasted through them. But now it's better to actually wait for the natural cooldown. So you get 3 instead of 2. I'm pretty sure it's Abyss. This is the Abyss, and then this is, whatever the hell that is. What could they add in Beyond 31? Yeah, that's what I said earlier. Use the Monaco 1 for money. I said that. Supposedly people are thinking that there's not gonna be a Beyond 31 and they're going to do prestiges like in dinosaurs. I personally don't care what they do as long as they make it to where I can do things. As long as I'm doing something in this game, I will be happy with that. No, T, we use the emo bots. T and AI, we use the emo bots. Because T and AI make me sad. Depressing T, yep. That's what it is. Alright, second badge acquired. And now we're on a boat. Abyss is also 200k. Alright, I gotta buy 50 sunlight zones. Let's go ahead and do that. Auto clicker app. Good night. Going to bed. Okay. 11 p.m. Good lord. It's 2 p.m. for me. It's 45 trillion. Buy that guy. The Abyss is now unlocked. Oh yeah. 65 key? That's too much. Bring it down a little bit. That was it. Just the nanobots, the upgrades, and the customizators. And then they, if you didn't notice, they changed the icon from blue to orange. They're orange nanobots now. Probably because when you have the timer one maxed out, it's blue. And having everything be blue, they probably didn't like that, so they probably just changed it to orange. Just to have it be different than everything else on the screen. Because there's no orange anywhere else on the screen. Yeah, that could probably be it too. It's a knowledge upgrade, so. It's probably a little bit of all of the above. It's 11 p.m. for all Europeans. I'm not a peeing. I'm not in the bathroom right now. And I definitely go pee at more times than just 11 p.m. I know that. Orange is your favorite color. That's great. My favorite color is charcoal gray. Because charcoal is gray. Even though it's black. Well, I guess it turns gray. Alright, let's buy this dude. Click on this dude. 300k times 4, good lord. Hope we get the update tomorrow. I think they said by the 13th on the Steam update notes. So yeah, tomorrow or the day after. One day early. We're about to smell and touch some abyss fishies. Abyssal officials. "5 days early." I think a lot of it has to do with how long it takes for the App Store people to authorize the updates and all that stuff. You should be able to get to the end with 35. It's just gonna be very hard. It's gonna be very hard. Like I think 0 to 50, it takes quite a bit of work, but like once you get above 50, it smooths out a little bit more. And then like I'm at 125 right now, and I've just been blasting through it, so. Smell and touch. Electrical sensors. We don't want to touch electrical sensors. Sorry. Less than 100% boost on math. Ugh. Math is terrible. I don't like it. No math for you. I'm not sure. I wish they had the badge thing in here. I think it's awkward that you can't see your badges in the mode that you get the badges from. I think I've completed math twice, so I'll probably be at like 60 or 70. Or maybe a little bit more, I'm not sure. Extinction. Can you make it to where we can see our badges in the mode that we get the badges from, please? That would be fantastic. Like, I understand not being able to see achievements because there aren't achievements in this mode. Which is also surprising, honestly. You would think there would be achievements for, like, finishing each event. But there's not. there is not. I'm gonna wait on this gold buddy since we're close to 500. Unless it's about to disappear, which it may. Come on. Got him. Alright, what's the next one? 6 key? Going from 500 straight to 6 key, damn. Alright. Okay. Okay, alright. 3.25. Well, we're definitely going to be able to buy quite a few before 6 key. Ducky butts! Let's go to 16, I guess. Even though that's probably gonna be over 6. Maybe we'll just go to 12. They're a lot stronger. Like, you'll notice a difference once you get them, like, pretty much immediately. Now it's 65 key. At the 3.5. I don't think we're getting to 36 before 65. But I can at least double. It's 18. That's a big old boy right there. Yeah, we're not getting to 12 before 65. That's fine. Yeah, they help a ton. Like, I just got to 65 and that was after buying 12 generators. And now we're flying. Like, basically on the AI event, I would try to buy an upgrade and then use the nanobots to go from the upgrade I just bought directly to the next upgrade, and typically like using all 3 sets would get me there and maybe a little bit more depending on like if I was buying generators or whatever. This one's 400 key, 2.75. Well, we're actually gonna be able to buy that, I think. 24. We can double at least. We can double. Yeah, I don't have the tree maxed out. I'm missing 1. I'm missing 1 minute off the cooldown because there's 2 cooldown upgrades, so it goes from 15 minutes to 13 minutes. Yeah, see, the cooldown timer is 13 minutes now. Or probably 14 minutes. It's probably the same. It just shows a minute less because obviously there's a minute in between uses. I'm gonna go ahead and double. I gotta buy 2 more anyway, so let's just buy the last 2 for the thingy. Yeah, if you have enough for all the upgrades, you're gonna have one more than me, and your cooldown's gonna be a minute less, so that one more is probably gonna add quite a bit, because it's supposed to, there's the 3 upgrades to increase their taps, and then there's the 3 upgrades to increase their production as well. Like per tap, so they are very powerful now. Very powerful, less cooldown, more what's the word? Utility, if you use them to buy stuff or not. But yeah, overall it's a pretty good update. Like in terms of content, it's not like a huge update, right? Like it is more upgrades and stuff to buy, but I think the goal is obviously like a long-term thing where it seemingly doesn't add much now, but over time, like their value will be immense. Because like you said, it'll make doing events way easier. It'll make, you know, when you're blasting through the main simulator, if you use the nanobots there, then that'll be great. And yeah. Auto buying, yeah. See, that part of it doesn't do much for me because I use the auto clicker to just instantly buy all the upgrades and stuff. So mine will mainly be for production, which is fine. Yeah, the sunlight zone is the strongest generator for a very good portion of the event. Like the upgrade I'm about to buy is gonna make it grow by 100,000, which means it will probably be the best generator again. 200 a dick. I think the cooldown upgrade is like 1 a dick or something, so I'm waiting the 14 days. I have till Friday. Friday we'll be blowing up the primary simulator, and then I'll be able to buy stuff. I'll probably let it grind for a day and then try to get the other cooldown. So I'll have 13 minutes on my cooldown. Alright, we need to buy a bunch of these. 16k! Just do 115, I guess. So that's done. Trenches is 10 extra medallions. He gets 4.5. Well, we can buy more Abyss before that, because Abyss gives me 4.5. $4 billion, then 2 billion. I think it's still fine to go in order. Like you can get the 2 billion one first, and then the 4 billion one will go slightly faster. $260. My highest, I think, is this one, 125. Obviously not including like the recent events where the badges didn't count after I got them. Because I think AI is gonna be 145 next time. And then cats, I think, was also 120 or 125. So it'll be 155 next time. I've only completed math like twice, so that one's probably gonna be like 70 or something. Trenches. Gotta buy more trenches. Buy the Twilight Zones. I'm not worried about top 10 right now. I'm in group like 136, so I need 3 for top 25. What are we looking for? 35 times 5. I guess we'll just save it for that then. I did get top 10 on the last 2 events. I was number 4 for AI, and then I was number 8 for cats. I went to bed last night at number 2. Trenchers is the last one. You go down to the last upgrade for Trenchers, and then you start going back up. Yeah, like I went to level 3 AI, which was actually really hard just because of how the event is put together. Like I got the 1,000 from going to level 3, and then I was like, all right, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. This should be more than enough to keep me top 10. And then yeah, I was like 4th place or something. Which is pretty good. Alright, we bought that. Next one is 50 for times 4. I will not be able to buy 8 by 50, so we will wait. Got a 3 before the event ended, yeah. 24 extra medallions. That's great. Hey look, I'm 23 now. Oh, I only need 20 to get the top 10. Okay. Okay. Fantastic. Episode 26. $250? That's too much. 4.75. What's 0.75? So just like another 2 basically. So I got the 10. There's 4. Can I get to 10 before 250? I don't think so. $12 to reach top 10. Oh boy. Yeah, if I can buy 8 before the next upgrade, then I'll buy 8. But if I can't, then I won't. It's gonna be close. $115. Yeah, I'll be able to buy 8 before 250. Let's go ahead and buy them. Yeah, 30 and then like 40, 45. Or 35. Plus we gotta get 10 trenches for the thing anyway, so we'll go ahead and buy 10 and then we'll go for 250. Upwelling. This is 3 sp. Other times 4. That's the other thing about this event too. This event is just fast in general because all the upgrades are like 3s and 4s. And like the AI event is super slow because all the upgrades there are 0.5. And there's only 6 generators. I mean, this one's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 generators, but all the upgrades are big. Big, big, big. Yeah, this is 4.75. This is 4. This is 3. Big, big, big. Big, 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 big. One 1.1, 1.2, 1.7 upgrade. Alright, now we're going for 3 sp. This is times 4. Can I buy 40 before 3 sp? Definitely not. Yep, 2 minutes for the ducky bots. Number 9, 792. Obviously, it is still very early into the event. And I'm in a pretty early group. So times 10 is probably going to be hard to hold on to. But that's okay. Once again, I don't try to get top 10. Yeah, the only reason I got top 10 in the last couple events was just because of how much I've been playing. I've been playing more than usual. I was doing like an hour a day. The last couple of days I've done at least 2 hours. And I probably am going to be spending more time in the game overall because of the conversation we had earlier about you know, what is valuable in terms of money and what I actually spend my time doing and what is fun and whatever else. Nihilism. Hey, you like upgrades? Well, this is an upgrade, question mark. Oh man, the first time atmosphere pops up, that's gonna be very hard to do because there's gonna be no bonus. 0 bonus. I'm sort of hoping that they use it to like how do you word it? To try to test like a sort of a different structure, or like how events can be or something. But I wouldn't mind if it's like this one at all. Like if it's just like the reverse of this one, you go up and then down instead of going down and then up. Like that's fine. But I'm sort of hoping that they use it to try to test a different structure. Bank 10 Jansen all down. Good job. Oh, there's a gold buddy right there. I should click that. Alright, this next one is times 3. Can we times 3? Oh yeah, we can. We can buy 30. Let's buy 30. 30. $51 Sexter Medallions a second. That's great. What would the currency be? Well, it could be oxygen, it could be carbon dioxide, it could be ozone, it could be If they're focusing on like cleaning the air, it could be like I don't know. I don't know, something. It could be all sorts of stuff. Yeah, ozone. Gotta repair the ozone. That's probably gonna be like one of the main like focuses. The ozone and how it works. Yeah, maybe we start with oxygen and then we go from there to like carbon dioxide to ozone to no atmosphere for space. I don't know. There's all sorts of things that they can do and structure it and stuff. 175 spa. That's a lot. Now what does this do? Abyss is 10,000 times more efficient. Vacuum the sky. Oh yeah. Did I recharge these? I did not, because I'm not very smart. I think I recharged it once. I didn't do the second recharge. Paying attention is hard. Maybe that'll be like the garden mechanic. You have to like run the vacuum, and then when the bag is full, you dump the bag, and you get currency based on what's in the bag. You have to like take the bag off and then put a new bag on, and then when you put the new bag on, then you open up the old bag and then you get whatever currency's in there. It'll just be random shit. I didn't do the second recharge either. Well. That's unfortunate. Yeah, the bag just turns invisible half the time, and then you gotta figure out where it's at to pull it back up. That would be funny. Alright, so we're at 250 logits, but I don't have any. The only things I have left to buy are the hammerhead shark and the pie icon. I want to keep at least 200 for augments, since crustaceans are coming out in a couple weeks probably. So I'll probably just save up to 400. And then buy the shark, and then save up the 514, and then buy the icon. Alright, so Abyss is now mucho better, so we're gonna buy a bunch of those. Or we're gonna buy a bunch of those anyway. So let's buy that. And then buy that, and then buy that, and then buy this, and then buy that, and then buy 2 more after I buy that one. Alright, 150. We need 400 spa. Midnight Zone is mucho better. Yeah, we get to go back and forth all across the map 300 times in the math event. It's so much fun. That's a big old boy right there. Should I double my trenches? Meh. I'm just gonna keep going to 400 because it'll make Midnight Zone super good. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Well, it sounds like YouTube's got a problem and needs a fix. Them damn greedy saxophones. Yeah, that's an event. Oh, I was hoping for another big buddy. A big old buddy. Big gold fishy buddy. Are you experiencing buffering because YouTube apparently cannot maintain enough video for smooth streaming? Or is it just lying to me right now? Buffering? I don't know what to do about that because like my Twitch stream seems fine. Oh, never mind, I got some drop frames, that's why. That'll probably fix itself soon. Getting scammed by saxophones. Alright, so we buy that. So Midnight Zone is gonna be super duper good. We're gonna buy a bunch. Halfway to level 4, good lord. Stream health is excellent. Yeah, so like one of the, actually I think that was the first day that you watched the stream, right? When I was doing the music event. And the gold buddies in the music event are saxophones, so they would come flying by and I click on one and it'd be a big gold saxophone buddy. And at the time I didn't have the subscription, so I would have to let it go and I'd be like, no, big gold buddy, why? And then yeah, it became like a whole thing. It became a whole damn thing. I just realized this is 1.25 OC. I'm probably just gonna save up for it though. There's no reason to really buy anything else at this point. We're already a third of the way there anyway. How many events can I name without looking up? Well, let's see. We got Deep Sea, we got Maths, we got Music, we got Cats, Money. There's Extinction. There's Cheese, Tea, AI, Mushrooms. There's the Halloween one. And I'm probably forgetting one or two. There's art. Cryptids. Well, I call it the Halloween one because it's Halloween, damn it. I'm probably forgetting one. But I got most of them. I know I got most of them. Missed one that we had very recently. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of them. It's hard to remember. Especially when you only see like a certain amount on the cycle. Oh, there's philosophy. That's probably all I'm gonna get. I'm sure the other ones are like, I would say I would know what they are. Alright, what am I doing here? What was I supposed to buy? Twilight Zone? Alright, fine, let's buy that and then click on this. I need 8 Ak. Earth's Lifeline. Sunlight Zone, super good. I don't even understand why they upgrade Sunlight Zone, because this is the last one. Still trying to think what are the other events are. Let's see. Oh, that's right. There's bees. I think that's it. That's all I'm gonna get. That's all we're getting. Oh yeah, telescope. And body, yeah, and virus, yeah. And rocks, yeah, there's too many friggin' events! Where are the ultimate boundaries? Where does the big squiddy live, and how long does it take him to beat your ass? 5 whole minutes! Alright, so we're gonna buy a bunch of generators and then go to challenge level 2. Cause that's what we do. Let's go up to 59 to even this out a little bit. And by 59 I mean 60, because apparently I was too slow. Atmosphere. I didn't finish body the last time it was up because I forgot. I started it late and then I forgot to check it. Because I'm not very smart. I apologize. Cryptids in June. Okay. Well, I've been playing every day, so if it pops up, I will more than likely see it. Unless they hide it somewhere, and then I won't see it, because it'll be hidden. Alright, let's go ahead and go to challenge level 2. Got a bunch of generators. Begin. 500 science. Microscopic plants. Driftermans. Gotta buy 25 of these dudes anyway, so might as well just buy them and get them done. Ten whole science. Speedy swimmers. %. The Twilight Zone. We're gonna go ahead and buy a set of these, because it'll be over the amount that I get for Twilight Zone. First, I doubt it. I never got first on the last event either. Like, whoever was in first just blew it out. And that's fine. Oxygen X point is 8B now. That's too much. That's way too much. Yeah, like my badges aren't very high still, so whoever's number one's probably got a billion badges, more than likely. More than likely. This is ×2, but we can definitely buy a second one there. And then we can probably go to 4, and then maybe even 8. Well, it seems like you're making decent progress on Beyond, so that's good. You only got 2 objectives left. Alright, we made it to 4, or we're gonna make it to 8. I think so, because we're only at 100,000, so 400,000, 500,000, that's... Or, I mean... 1 million? How do you count? What am I talking about? Whatever, we're going to 8. We're going to 8, damn it. Number 8. Alright. Now we'll buy this and get 100 science. The ducky bots are almost back. Second place. Yeah, I'll have a lot of badges and stuff eventually if I keep playing. I am certainly a lot higher than when I started playing again before the reality reboot, so. $240. I got 125. Which is obviously more than enough for how I play the game, so. We'll grab this and we'll click this gold buddy. Alright, where are we at? Where are we at? We need 32. This ×2. I can definitely buy 8 before 32, so we'll do that. Double up. I mean, I gotta go to 25 eventually anyway, so. Honk honk. I'm gonna buy the upgrade before I click the gold buddy. 144 for 2.5. I definitely cannot get 40 before 144. 99% of gamblers quit before hitting big. You probably right. I don't gamble. I have terrible luck with most things, so. I would not do well if I tried to gamble. Or knowing my luck would be the one thing I'd be good at. And knowing my luck, I'd probably be good at it, knowing me. That's why I typically deal in absolutes. Anything that I know is going to be 100% guaranteed, we do that. And if it's not, I try to stay away from it as much as I can, because I will more than likely have expectations and be disappointed. And I don't like being disappointed. Being disappointed is bad. Super bad. Alright, so this is another 2.5. Can we get to 40 before 2 or 460? Already at 12. Maybe. I didn't recharge, did I? Nope. I guess so. I will be able to get to 40 before the upgrade, so we'll do that. $40. I also need to buy 40 sunlight zones, but we'll do that when we go for this, I guess. Which is soon. Let's wait for the upgrade. And then click the gold buddy. Now I need 8 billion. What is this? This is times 3. I am definitely not going to be able to buy 120. By 8 billion, I don't think. 406. That is better than 407. Good job. Uh-oh, who's ready to go to Freeport? I am. Haven't gotten any big gold buddies lately, that's kind of upsetting. Alright, so it looks like everything calmed down in terms of the stream being bad. Or my internet being bad, or whatever's going on, I have no clue. Do I have one more recharge? I do not. So we're going straight to 8. Top 987. Yeah, it'd be nice to see like how much you needed for each spot. But obviously they don't do that because as long as you're top 10, you get the best reward, so it doesn't really matter, technically speaking. And that would have just been more work for them to do. The idea I had the other day or yesterday or whenever it was is the way I play the events now is I basically, when I buy generators, I base it off of the upgrade. So like this upgrade is times 3, right? And I'm at 40. So to be able to equal this upgrade, I would have to buy up to 120, right? But there ain't no way in hell I'm gonna be able to get 120 before 8 billion. So I obviously buy the upgrade. But what I would like is if there was some way to have like a table. So like say I'm at 40, right? To be able to see like how much it would cost to go all the way to 120. Have like a table pop up and be like, okay, you're at 40. 40 costs this much total, including, you know, 1 through 39. And then from 40 to 120, it costs, you know, however much. And then it would show like per generator, like how much I would need. I think that would be pretty cool to see. Well, not a buy amount, but just being able to see a table of like how much each one costs, basically. to sort of plan ahead or just have more, like, obviously it's easy to determine, like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to get to 120 by 8 billion. Like, that's just not possible because I'm only at 27 and I'm already almost at 6. So yeah, clearly I'm not going to be able to buy 80 more by 8 billion. That's not hard to figure out. But just in general, having that information would be nice. I mean, I've done quite a few of these now, so it's not hard to tell either. Like, if you go back and watch the stream from yesterday, I was pretty much calling out the prices of each one as I went to it. It'll be like whatever, like if it was 30 billion, I'd be like, okay, the next one's probably like 35, and then the one after that's probably like 40 or 45. And it was like, yeah, it was like the next one was like 35, and the one after that was like 45. And I was like right on the dot. So like after you do so many events, you start to understand the prices better by like how much they jump up by exponentially, but obviously being exact is better than, you know, just throwing guesses out there regardless of how close you may or may not be. Waiting out. Donald Land. Vampire squid. That is not cool. That is terrible. The AI generator also doesn't affect your click power by anywhere near as much as everything else. It's like 0.1. 0.01. It's point bad. And then like at the end of that event, when you can finally use the AI generator, you're upgrading it, but it doesn't upgrade anything for you. Which I guess is the point, right? Like, it's AI, you like human input isn't necessary, but at the same time it sucks because I want to input. Yes, I am smashing my keyboard right now. No, I'm kidding. I have a macro in the Logitech G Hub. Because I don't want to break my mouse. Or my keyboard. And I don't mind being a cheater. Trader? That's me? Cheating? Oh, the air conditioner just picked up. It must be getting hot. Yeah, Milk's pretty weak in the Choose event for sure. Yeah, destroying my fingers, destroying my mouse, destroying my keyboard. All of those things are essential for daily life in this household, so we don't break those. At least scaling? Well, I don't know if that's entirely true. Maybe like value-wise, but there is still a lot of scaling in terms of like upgrades and the amount of times things are scaled. If that matters, I guess. I don't know. Probably not. Yeah, I see your point. Like there's still upgrades and things to get that multiply most things. Like that event is still smoother in my opinion than AI or T. Like I would rather do that one than both of those. Why does that one finish before I guess just because I haven't bought all the stuff. You play Cells of Singularity too. Great! Everybody should play this game because it's fun. Rank 47? Hell yeah. 3 more to go. And then you can prestige and do it all over again. I unfortunately cannot do that, because they won't let me. Teacher, check out this video game. It's very educational. You would like it. Alright, so now we buy a bunch of sunlight zones. Probably just go to 80. Then we open up 2 objectives. 90 to 100 twilight zones. This is 70B times 2. We can definitely times 2 before 70B. Guaranteed. Prestige 1000! I would be there. I would do it a million times. Because it would always be something to do. I would not care. I don't know why my game's lagging right now, but it is. That is one thing I will say, is this game's been a little awkward since the Nanobot update. A lot of like weird FPS drops and stuff. Oh, speaking of dinosaurs, we can go check the random trait. It's been an hour and a half. You can check that thing every 30 minutes. Double. What is it? No, we don't want that. We don't want that. We want golds and silvers. Golds and silvers. Well, yeah, Beyond would be the better option, right? Because dinosaurs, like, both of us would just fly through it. So while it would be fun to do, it wouldn't be challenging. Whereas Beyond would actually still be challenging if you reset and all you have is your gold and silver cards. And then augments. But all the regular cards are reset and whatever else. And probably the missions. So that would actually be, you know, challenging to an extent. 70B just for me! Yeah, I mean, it would depend on how they do the rewards. If you get the yellow dwarfs for completing each episode again or whatever, or however it would work. Yeah. That was in the patch notes for the nanobots, I think. Because that was definitely the longest one. I think all the ones after that was like 5 days. That one I think was around 10. So one rare card. Yeah, I would like more yellow doors because I want to level up the click card for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons. $2.5 or 100B. 100B just for me. 360, 280, 2. Well, I'm definitely not gonna be able to get 80 more Twilight Zones. Not yet, anyway. Either that or they could just add them to... like, top 50 you get the Series 1 and then top 25 you get Series 2. They could just do something like that. Because I don't think it would be like a super huge deal to get one of both, right? And then just keep top 10 black hole. Even though it would be nice to get whatever the hell the other thing is too. Yeah, it would just depend on how they did it. But yeah, either being able to choose or just adding them like per step. Like you get the Series 1 stuff for higher placements and then, or lower placements, I guess. And then get Series 2 for higher placements. Extinction. Let me go through the ducky bots and then we'll go check what badges I got for what. I think I've only completed Extinction once. Maybe twice. I forget. Yeah, especially with the higher badge count, level 1 is pretty easy now. Like I finished it in what, an hour? About an hour, a little over an hour. Gotta leave. Okay. Hopefully you get a lot of stuff. Cause that would be great. What is this one, times 3? Well, we're definitely not getting 240 by the time we get to 360 billion. So we're just gonna buy the upgrade. It's kind of weird because you would think it would just be like on a automated rotation, right? Like they would just go through each one as they come up, but I guess they pick which ones pop up or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it works. I don't think Extinction is the best event. Forgot to put it on the schedule. That's what I mean though, like, why is there a schedule? It should just happen. You know what I mean? Where's my extinction event? You bunch of bastards. I want to kill things. Oh yeah, we was gonna go look at badges. Alright, badges. Let's see. So I've completed telescope 3 times. I've completed mushrooms once apparently. I've completed philosophy 3 times. Extinction 1 time. Money 3 times. Bees 3 times. Deep sea 4 times now. Tea twice. Music twice. Body once because I forgot to go back and finish the last one that popped up. I got art twice. Viruses 3 times. Cats 4 times. Rocks 3 times. Math 2 times. AI 4 times, and cheese twice, and I haven't done the Halloween one. I think I only got like a third of the way through when it popped up before. So yeah, extinction would be pretty low percentage for me personally. Same with mushrooms and body. Those are my 3 lowest. Yeah, second least favorite event done 4 times. Great. Fantastic. Let's see, what is this? Times 2? Let's just go up to 100. There, we got that done. 1.2 trillion. Yeah, like, I think the extinction event's okay, but obviously I have explained before how I like events like mushrooms, where you're continuously cycling through the older generators as you go to the newer generators, so everything feels valuable to an extent for a certain period of time. Extinction event is the complete opposite of that. You do the first generator and then you kill that bitch, and then you go to the next generator and you kill that bitch. And obviously, like, you're supposed to upgrade like that main generator the entire time. So in that regard, it is the same thing, but you lose a lot in the progress. So like, technically speaking, it still follows that principle where you're still continuously going back to that first generator. But meh. Golden saxophone. What is the gold buddy in there? I don't remember. Is it like a comet, or is it what is it? I forget. Or is it like a lizard buddy? I forget. Chicken nuggets. All right. Yeah, I forget what it is. It's either like dinosaur bones, or it's like a lizard guy or something. It's been way too long. Alright, we have acquired Snot Police. Now we're gonna buy a bunch of sunlight zones once again. 200 to be exact. Yeah, each event has its own gold buddy. Like cheese is the block of cheese flying through, mushrooms is the mushroom flying through. Obviously fishies is fishy. Cats is it a cat paw or something? I forget. And the music is the saxophone. It's a rat. Oh yeah, that makes sense. And then virus is like the plague thing. The actual like atomical construction of a virus. Then I think art's like the brush and the palette thingy. What is it? What is the little board dude that you put the paint on called? I forget. Yeah, the virus one's pretty good. I think that one is kind of like cheese too, though. Like you were talking about how like milk is kind of whatever. Like the human, the body, the white cell, whatever that currency is called is pretty weak in that event too. So it's kind of similar. More outbreaks. People getting sick? Hell yeah, more cells of Singularity content. Gotta go to 12 trillion. It's times 3. Well, we can definitely buy 2 of these before times 3 now. I think that's the neat thing about doing the challenges with the price increases and stuff. You like the strategy changes a little bit. Oh, I mean, obviously the strategy itself doesn't change, but it's not like you just buy the same stuff because the price increases. Like last time I just went straight for like the first 3 or 4 upgrades here, but now like this time I can actually go to 3 before the times 3, right? Because it's 4 and then 4, 6. Well, no, I guess it's still more than 12. Shit. Never mind. I mean, I don't know. It's probably still worth doing, but maybe not. Who knows? Oh yeah, we don't buy that one. We skip that guy. We skip that dude. He ain't worth it. Okay, so I am gonna go and play something else. Because apparently it is time to do that. So, how long yeah, we got about 2 hours, that's pretty good. We'll be back tomorrow, we'll do some more. Try to get to challenge level 3. And, yeah. This was a lot of fun, thanks for hanging out, everybody. And, we'll be back tomorrow. Back tomorrow. Gotta sleep. Great. Hopefully you sleep well. And that's it.